Hello everybody! I uploaded a video of me opening Nicki, which she's sitting right here, and two people wanted me to do a mock video on how I fixed up her hair. And this is what this video is, because I don't have the actual footage of me fixing her up. Her hair anyway. And so I'm just doing a video to show you what I did. And so if you can see, Nicki's hair is getting a little bit flat again, so I'm going to be doing this method. So what you're going to do, or what I did, is to get rid of the frizz, is I straightened it with this Wet to Straight straightener by Remington, and it was at Target for like $25, something like that, so pretty inexpensive. It goes all the way down to low. If you can see in there, it says L, which means low, and it's a very good straightener, and it works with wet hair, which is good because my other one you couldn't use with wet hair, and I didn't want to ruin it, so I just got this one that you can actually use wet hair with, and it's safer to use. So what I'm going to do to straighten it is get this strand of hair completely wet. There should be no dry spots whatsoever. If your doll's hair does have a dry spot in her hair, it will burn. And I've seen what that looks like when the hair burns. It just kind of singes up. I wish I had something to show you like what it does, because I've done it on Nicki before. I accidentally didn't get her ends wet and they singed up. Luckily it wasn't too high up, it was just her very end, so I just trimmed it off. Learned my lesson there. And it actually does burn doll hair, so just remember that. So I'm gonna let this warm up. I will show you. We are going to need hot sink water or boiling water that's cooled down for a little bit. I would say about 140 degree water is fine, and you'll see why we need the hot water in a second once this warms up. If you hear sizzling on the straightener, it's just the water on it, so just don't freak out when it sizzles. It's not her hair, it's the water. And I'll go ahead and straighten it. And it does, the Wet to Straight straighteners do steam, it's not smoke. So just in case you saw any steam there from when I did that. So you can kind of see the steam against the black right there. That's steam, not smoke. So you're okay. I think I'm gonna get it a little bit more wet. And you almost want to have it dripping wet. Okay, let me just straighten this half. It's plenty wet still. So all you need for this is a straightener, like 2 bobby pins, something to roll her hair up on. I just use this lip gloss and spray bottle, your doll brush, and some hot water. And when I mean hot, I mean so hot that you can't keep your hands underneath it for any longer than a second. So that's what I'll show you what we're gonna use that for in a second. So just roll her hair up. And if you don't know how to do these, I do have a video on how I curl my doll hair, and this is what I'm doing here. I'll link those below so you can go watch in more detail of how I did this. And now we need to go head off to the bathroom. Okay, so what you're going to do with the water is you're just gonna let it warm up, get to its highest temperature that it can go to. Ours gets pretty hot. Just warm this up. Okay, it should be to the point where it's hot enough. You put your hand under there quickly and it's still pretty hot, even if you do that. So, I'm gonna turn that off for a second. You're gonna need a towel to cover your doll's face with so that the water doesn't get in her eyes. And then what you're gonna do is you're just going to put the pin curl underneath the hot running water, and what it's going to do is the hot water is going to set the curl, and once it's dry it should come out curly. And this is one way to straighten your straight doll's hair if you want it to be straight or curly, sorry. So just run it under the water for, I don't know, a couple seconds. Okay. And I will warn you, the water will run throughout her wig, so just remember that. Don't do this too often or it'll loosen your doll's wig glue. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what it would look like after you let it dry, completely dry. It shouldn't be damp or even the slightest bit of dampness left. It should be completely 100% dry. And I left this one overnight and through the day today, and so I'm going to take this one out and show you what it looks like. I did the exact same thing with this one as I did with the one I just showed you. And there's her pretty curls. And I think if you keep doing this hot water method for a couple times, her hair should stay curly. As you can see, her hair is a little bit flat now. So I'm gonna experiment it with it a little bit and see if it can stay as curly as Miss Allie's hair here. So I will let you know if it keeps its curl after the second time, because I will do this part again. I guess I will see you guys then. Hi guys, so here's Nicki's hair progress. So I ended up doing the hot water method from my sink twice, a total of 2 times, and after I took the curls out the second time after running it under the hot water, the curls loosened pretty fast again. So what I did differently this time is I took a glass measuring cup that kind of looks like this doll one, and filled it with water and microwaved the water until it started to boil a little bit, and then I let it cool for a couple minutes, and then I poured it on her hair. And so now I'm going to take out these pin curls to see what the hair looks like, and you can see already how curly it is. They look a little bit weird, but hopefully this will help her hair to stay curly from now on. I'm hoping, but obviously not getting my hopes up too high just in case. Some of these might look really ugly. Okay, see, that one looks horrible. I don't know if you do this method and you can do it on your straight hair dolls. I haven't done it, and I kind of don't want to either, so if anyone wants to sacrifice their straight doll's hair to tell me if it does work on their straight doll's hair just by pin curling it with my method, pouring hot water on it. Tell me if it works and how well it works for you. Oh my gosh, she looks like Shirley Temple. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was so funny. So here she is. She looks like Shirley Temple. It's very cute. But here's her hair, and I'm just gonna let her stand around my dollhouse for a couple days and see what the curls do. But it comes out really super curly, as you can tell, and some of them come out kind of weird looking, like this one right here is kind of like a sausage curl, and others come out pretty nice, like this one. I kind of like this one. Yeah, her hair looks so much shorter because of these super tight curls. I guess we'll see you guys in another couple days. Bye. Alright guys, this is the last part of how to fix your doll's hair that's curly and or straight, I guess you could say. So straightening it with a straightener really does work for fixing your doll's hair because it gets rid of the frizziness of it. And I've seen many people do this. And I personally recommend it, but the straightener's the only way to do it. Unfortunately, I have tried other methods, but it straightens it a little bit, but not completely to where it's soft like it's brand new. So I'll show you her hair. It's still a little bit in the tight curls, but I loosened them myself, so that's what they look like. It's really pretty. I was gonna leave her hair straight, but I didn't really like it, so I just kind of curled it back up again. The hot boiling water that I did in the microwave that I told you guys about does the trick. Her hair has not loosened since I took the last set of pin curls out. Literally, what I did is I loosened them myself because they were way too curly for me. So what I did is I took, where's my brush? Okay, it's over here. A spray bottle with some water in it. This did have body mist in it or whatever, but it's gone now, so don't worry about that. So what you're gonna do is spray the curl with a little bit of water, and you're gonna brush the curl out. It's hard when she's standing because I don't want her to fall over. So the hair's a little bit damp, not sopping wet. And you're just gonna finger curl it. That's what I did for her hair, and it loosens it quite a bit. So if you didn't like the super curliness of her hair, it does loosen it if you do that. Also, what else you can do, you don't have to use the water, you can just brush it out. That usually loosens it quite a bit as well. And then finger curl it back to its original state. That is basically all I did to fix her hair. To use a straightener, you have to have your parents' permission. I should have said that in the beginning. I just only recommend doing the pin curls because they come down pretty easily and you just finger curl them. Right when they come out, you just finger curl it to make them look neat, and you're basically done. So I hope this video helped you fix your doll's hair. Be sure to comment below any questions that you may or may not have. So thank you guys so much for watching this probably very long video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!